This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy Lorecast, where we take a deep dive into the lore of the Final Fantasy universe, such as the characters, stories, and so much more. Hosted by Ben of Temeria and Steve-O. Welcome back, everyone, to another Final Fantasy Lorecast. Warriors of Light, welcome back. I don't know what I just did there. I completely butchered that entire intro. But I am Brandon, also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me is my good friend and co-host, Steven.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Whoa. We're not going to... no, we want to do an Anchorman episode later and do like a whole skit with that. That would be fun. I love Anchorman. But... but joining us today are our fellow patrons, because today is a patron chat. So we have True Speak joining us.
Lala's all the way, baby. Lala's writing people.
Oh god, him and his soundboard. We have Purple Archer.
Me con gaga.
And we have a new patron with us, Coffin.
Yo, what's going on?
So today, True, I know he normally comes up with the discussion topics because it's our week off and things happen.
We've got him employed.
Someone's got to do this, right? Hey, before we do that though, we gotta introduce Coffin though, no?
Oh,
Let's do
absolutely.
that.
So Coffin.
Oh,
Find the show. What got you into Final Fantasy?
Wow. Okay. I guess before the show, I'll say that, okay, so I was military kid. So I was born in Hawaii and I lived there for a while, moved to Texas, then California, then back to Hawaii. And one day my mom went shopping and we stopped at this Japanese store because they have a lot of Asian stores in Hawaii because it's so close to Japan. And in the case, in the store, all I saw was Cloud with the Buster Sword on Final Fantasy VII. And I was looking at it, and mind you, I was like a little kid, and I was like, oh, that dude looks cool. That's crazy. And I asked my mom, I was like, can I get this? You know what I mean? Just being a kid, I was like, can you buy me this? And she was like, I don't know. And mind you, it was like, I think it was like $40. So it was kind of a lot of money back in the day.
It was.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a lot of money because I'm 32. So it was kind of a lot of money back then. And she was like, yeah, no, why you got to wait till your birthday? And I just like, begged like a little baby and she got it for me. And ever since now, mind you, I got caught on the beginning of the game and was never able to finish it. And then came back to it like a couple years later and figured out how to beat it. And then from there, I got 8. And then I skipped 9, went to 10, then played 12. No, well, the only reason why
Everybody
is because
does.
No, but the thing is I had just finished 8, and then I remember the time had passed already. So then 10 came out. 9 had already been out, but 10 came out, and I was like, oh, what's this at GameStop? You know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit, Final Fantasy 10. Here, let me get that one. But I had like just skipped my mind that I didn't even play 9. I just skipped it. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, after that, shit, Final Fantasy is it's what's up. If I recommend game to anyone, it's any of the Final Fantasies, like absolutely 100%. How I found you guys' show is my buddy had been begging me to play Final Fantasy 14 with him. He was like, dude, I'll pay for your subscription. Don't worry about it. And I was like,
Oh.
no, dude, I'll pay for it. I'm not worried about it. He was like, no, I want you to play with me. He was like already maxed out on everything. And the newer DSCs hadn't even came out. Mind you, he's been playing for 10 years now. So he's diehard basically. And I was like, all right, dude, I'll give it a try. And then I remember thinking about the game while I was at work, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to see if there's a podcast with Final Fantasy. I was like, man, I've loved Final Fantasy since I was like 10 years old. Let me just look and see if other people like this too. I thought I was like the only one. You know what I mean? Just not too many people you meet are like, yeah, you play Final Fantasy? Like, no, we don't. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
typically you don't meet too many people who play Final Fantasy. And sure enough, I saw the lore cast and I was all right. And I listened to it and you guys were just chilling. You guys were just hanging out listening. It wasn't like, okay, so this is how you beat the game. This is what you do. Like you guys were just chilling on your podcast. And I was like, okay, this is something I can listen to while I work and build cabinets and remodel homes and all sorts of stuff. You know what I mean? So
We're definitely not good enough to give any advice on how to beat the game.
No, but you guys are great to listen to. So, I mean, I've been listening to you guys every day for about 2 months now. So it's
we
taken me a
have-
long time to catch up, but I finally just finished the last episode, like literally an hour ago. Just
Nice.
finished the last episode. So, yeah.
I'm
Wait,
glad
how,
you haven't
how
got
far?
sick of
How
us yet.
far are you on 14 then?
No, I'm actually not as far as I want to be. I think I'm level
Oh, no, you get
55.
spoiled too?
I'm on
Nice.
55, still on A Realm Reborn. I'm still on the first one. My buddy was like, "Hey, I'll pay for it. I'll just pay for you to skip through everything." And I was like, "No, I don't want to do that. I want to actually
experience
get it." He was like, "No, I want you to be right there with me." And I'm like, so every time I do get on though, he just makes me do raids. That's all we do is raids, and like I never actually get to get through the story. And I'm like, hey, dude, I want to actually finish the story. He's like, no, this is how you get experience. We're just gonna raid all night. And I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Oof. No wonder you haven't made it past. That's tough. I do my one raid a day, and I'm like, okay, that's enough of that.
But
But nice.
that's
I like
awesome.
that point about 9 and 10 because I was similar. Nobody's gonna believe this, but I didn't play 9 until after I had already played 7 and 10. 7 was my first. Then I got 10 because I was the same way. I was in the store with my mom and I saw Titus with the blue sword, and I was like,
yeah,
that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I need that game, please. So I got that beat. Well, I didn't even beat 10. I got stuck on it the same way. I didn't beat it until I was an adult. And then
Yeah.
a couple of years later, I got 9 and I was like, oh, I like this. Like I can actually beat this game. It doesn't have the stupid big boss fights that get you stuck.
The worst thing to happen to 9 was the fact that it released at the tail end of the PS1
Yeah.
life cycle.
Arrow, yeah.
And so a lot of people did skip it and
Yeah.
probably skipped, I mean, if having to choose between 9 and 10, I think a lot of people would choose 9, but yeah, that's the unfortunate thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
this might make Steven happy. I literally they just released a physical copies of 9, and they did a double pack of 7 and 8 for the Switch. And the art for 9, the entire cover is just each of the characters like lined up, and it's gorgeous.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Have you played 9 at this point now?
I played the beginning.
No,
Oh,
not
you're
you.
talking about-
Oh,
I know
no,
where you're
I
at.
had,
I know
I
where
had,
you're at, damn it.
I had mentioned it the other day that I had started it, but I had to like Google AI the stuff because the game kept crashing. And I'm like, maybe I don't even want to say a quarter. I'm probably like a sixth or seventh into the game. And it just kept, as soon as I was getting to a point, it kept crashing. So it wasn't saving. So I was just getting really irritated. You know what I mean? You know how like on the
yeah.
old ones, on like when you played on the PlayStation, if you didn't save it, like you were done. And sometimes you got so far in the game without saving, like without remembering to save, that when you died and you had to redo it, it just felt
Turn it
like,
off.
yeah, I'm turning this off. I'm done. I'm gonna go eat something. But now I started 5. So
Nice. You'll be happy with
Yeah,
that.
it's I think the thing for me is that I'm like super into the job system. I
Hell yeah,
like
you're gonna
having to
love
be able
mine.
to I grind. I like level grinding. So I like being able to manage multiple characters. I
Preach.
like being able to grind. Like that's the thing that I really loved about tactics when I was younger is that there was so much range. It wasn't like you were just stuck on one person, and that's what makes it real difficult to play 14 is you only get one character. Like, and you can change classes and you can do a bunch of different stuff, but you can only manage one at a time.
Oh, you
From
can
what
have it.
I'm,
No, you
You
can
I
can
have
have
don't know,
all.
alts. A lot
I
of
have
people have
all.
alts. You have Fantasias. There's a lot of ways to
but
get around that.
Yeah,
Other
can
MMOs,
you
you have to you're stuck with the
one
I think
class.
Mhm.
can you operate more than one character at a time though?
How
operate.
Oh,
talented
like
are
you
you?
using it in one like no, so
In
you
a
can only
fight, in a
no,
fight.
no, it's only your one character.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
See, I think that's what I really do like about
So
the Final
it's
Fantasy
more of you
franchise.
having a party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the party system. I love being able to, make someone, hey, you're this, hey, you're that, and you guys are support, you guys are tank. Like I love that
You must
the
have loved
diversity.
16. You must have loved 16.
I
Oh,
haven't even played
shit.
16 yet.
Don't.
I
He's being
haven't played
Don't do
sarcastic.
it.
16.
No,
I haven't
don't.
played 15. I
Don't do it.
haven't. Oh
Listen. If
man.
you were to put these words into text, people would think this is my burner because I have said all these things before. Literally, have you played 12 before?
Yes, I played 12, and I'm not gonna lie. I think I got about 3 hours in and just started getting irritated because
It'll do
this was
that.
back in the day when they didn't have the like I think the internet was out,
Was.
but they didn't have many like game facts for things. So you had to buy the book from GameStop. Do you remember that? When you had
It
to
was
buy the
before
books for
it was
games?
before Zodiac Age. Then you
Yes,
didn't
I
play
played the
you played the
first
OG
one.
one
Oh
before.
yeah,
And
you need to
that
That one's
play
shit
rough.
just
Zodiac
That
Age.
one's rough.
pissed me. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but that stuff just pissed me off. I was like, I cannot understand the system. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know
It's
what
rough.
I'm doing. Like,
Get in.
Yeah, what you want to do is get the Zodiac
Definitely
Age
play
because they
Zodiac. Yeah.
fixed a lot of the problems that 12 had.
Significantly better than that.
and
So
I
much
had
better.
remembered you guys talking in a previous podcast about when you're traveling the desert in the beginning. And I don't know if they're like dinosaurs and they just one shot you immediately.
Yeah.
That T
I
Rex
was
will one
running
shot you.
into
T-Rex.
that and I was like, okay, did they make this game just to irritate players or I didn't understand. Do you know what I mean? I was
It sure seems
confused.
like that at certain points. 12 definitely has a lot of points where you can be like, oops, not supposed to be here yet. You
Yeah.
can just accidentally wander into somewhere where you're going to get wiped immediately. But Zodiac Age is way better because you can actually have 2 jobs per character. You still have the whole party. You can swap them in and out, but you can have like a monk knight.
And it
or
was was it the first non-time based one?
It's time, but you're active. Like you're moving around, but
It's
there's
active
still
time based, right?
yeah.
Or what is
Mhm.
that called?
So you're not
ATB or
it is ATB,
It's
but you're moving around. So you're
yeah.
not stationary where like how you were at 7, 8, 9,
and I
all
think
the
that
games up until
caught
that.
me off guard as well from going from 7
It's
and
very
10
different.
and
Yeah.
8.
Yep,
You know what I
very
mean? I was
different.
like, I actually have to move around. You know what I mean? So it was a little different.
It's my favorite by far of the battle systems. I will say once you get used to it, it does take a second to get used to it because you got to learn how to do gambits and all that stuff, like the assigned moves, like you can
Is
assign
the
your party to
system
do
different from the first one, like the original 12? Or
somewhat. Yeah, I think gambits are easier to employ in
it
12.
was kind of like 10, right? With like the spheres kind of thing, right? With like
It's sort of like a sphere
abilities.
grid.
unlock.
Yeah. It's like a
Yeah,
Yeah,
sphere
you
grid.
like a
unlock
sphere grid.
abilities.
I remember that, but I also remember like, okay, this is kind of like 10, but it's not like 10. You know what I mean? Kind
Yeah,
of.
you have the job board, so you basically like as you gain experience, you're able to unlock different abilities and weapons and stuff. So like you can way over level and be have like all the best abilities in armor like right away if you really want to be
Okay.
committed to that. And then you have to buy them, so that's also part of it. But like, yeah,
That
it's
sounds,
really good.
yeah, a little complicated. But I mean, it's probably worth the dive. You know what I mean?
It's definitely if you have the internet, it's get Google and just get a guide because it makes life a lot easier in 12. The first time playing through 12, I did the same way. I was like, this sucks. I cannot play this game.
That's where
I
I was
could
at. Yeah.
I couldn't get past the desert. I was like, I'm not this game is terrible. And then I got Zodiac Age and then used one of the guides and was like, oh, okay, well, this makes a lot more sense. It just
For
takes
sure.
getting used to. But you'll love 5. 5 is like the predecessor to 12. It's just a lot more simplified.
I like the multiple jobs thing. That's always been one of my big things. I love being able to kind of like be who you want. That sounds a little cliche, but you
No,
have
you're right. Yeah.
the options. You know what I mean?
You're not locked into a job or
Yeah,
something.
absolutely.
That's what I
And then
love
even
14.
like with 7, where you're not technically locked into a job, it definitely limits because you lose. You know, if you assign it, put a materia on your stuff, you lose strength or such and such. Like I've been replaying through OG7 recently, and I was like, yeah, I think I like other ones better. I don't like this system as much.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
I really like 5's story and characters too.
Hell yeah.
That's
Butts.
yeah.
We love butts.
Interesting.
Anyway, so with the topic today,
Hold on.
I
Before
know-
we do that, I have
okay.
one more
Oh,
question for
Sure,
Coffin.
I know what it is.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite Final Fantasy?
I hit you. I had just got to the episode where you guys had commented on one of my comments. So on Spotify, I was King Dean, but I just changed it and I had said that FF7 was the best. And you guys kind of laughed and got quiet. And I was like, God damn. I was like, my fuck. You know what I mean? My bad. Excuse the language.
It's a
But
perfectly
I was just,
acceptable answer.
no, but I think it was, and you know what? It's funny. I've heard a lot of patrons come on here and say it was their first as well. So I didn't feel so like kind of black sheepish about it. I was just like,
No,
okay,
like-
everybody's first Final Fantasy was the same one I had. So
For us in the
Pretty much
West-
everybody except for Box Girl, their
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
Final Fantasy was 7.
For
Yeah.
us in the West, it was essentially, especially, I think most of us are in.
It's either going to be 6 or 7.
30s or
Either
something.
either
But
one of
it's,
those.
It's
yeah.
going to be like within 6 to 9.
I saw that,
It's going to be
Steve.
somewhere in our what?
and I had
I have a teenager.
I think
Oh,
that,
God.
that's what it was too. I heard Steve had talked about it, man, a while back. I've been listening every day, so it's kind of like cycling through so much information that you guys have talked about. What were you saying? You were saying that oh man, I'm blanking right now.
At 9.
You guys were saying that 7 was basically, you guys said it was like the first one released in the United States, or like it
And
got
it wasn't
released.
it wasn't the
No.
first one released in the U.S., but it was one of the. Well, it was like the first one that hit mainstream.
Yeah.
Mainstream, where like it was everywhere, kind of like
Yeah.
all the stores.
Because it was one of the first titles that came out with the PlayStation 1. It was the first 3D Final Fantasy game. It wasn't 2D art. It was the first 3D polygon style game. So, and then yes, Boxroll says in chat, 7 had a much bigger marketing campaign than any of the previous ones combined. Because here in the West, we only got Final Fantasy 1, 3, and 5 originally before we got 7.
It was
Okay.
1, 4, and 7. 1, 4, and 6.
1, 4, 6.
Those were the
Yeah.
ones that 1,
1,
4,
4,
and
6.
6.
'Cause
Yeah, but they were
released-
called 1, 2, and 3 in
Yeah.
the US.
And it was all wacky, but it was all SNES, NES, and SNES. So, but yeah, 7 was the one that mainly hit mainstream, and that's why everybody says like that's my first Final Fantasy.
Hey, quick question for everybody here: you guys all had some Final Fantasy game on the PlayStation 1, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did anybody lose their memory card for their PS1 and had to keep that thing on all night till the next day? I remember getting in trouble for it.
By
My
the
mom
looks of it,
came.
You're giving Purple some PTSD.
That's
here.
a nightmare. I
I
didn't have a
remember-
memory card at first. I got my
Oh,
memory
God.
card separate, and that's how I had to play every game. If you didn't
Oh my
beat it in one
goodness.
sitting, I had to
Oh,
start
it's
over.
like Mario back in the day.
Yeah.
I had my PlayStation 1 running with Final Fantasy Tactics for about a week and a half on just the whole time.
Holy
and I
crap.
remember my mom went in one day and she was like, hey, I got home from school and she was like, hey, your PlayStation was on. So I turned it off. And I was like,
Oh.
no, you did not do that.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, I cried because it was like a week of grinding on tactics. Mind you, I was a kid, so I didn't know how to properly grind. But when you're a kid, it felt like so much work. It felt like, you know what I mean? Like
It
you
is
got
work,
so
yeah.
far, and then just to get home and have to start the whole storyline of tactics over again, I just wanted to cry.
Mine issue was having scratch discs. That was always, I
Oh
was
my
just
god,
like, I
toothpaste.
can play up to this point up in the game, and then this is all I get to enjoy.
God forbid you let somebody borrow your, you know what I'm saying?
I
Oh,
And
do.
it
forget
comes
it.
back and that sucker's all scratched.
We're not friends anymore.
I
I
just want to have
adore.
words with whoever started the rumor about putting toothpaste on the PS1 games because that was the craziest rumor that went around. Like everybody said it. Yeah, just put toothpaste
Yeah.
on it. And you're
I
like,
fell for it.
why? Why am I putting toothpaste? And you did it. Everybody did it. If you're a kid and you had it, you put toothpaste on that.
Never worked once.
Never, never, never worked.
Yeah,
It
but
was about as real as bringing Aerith back.
Yeah. my
yes,
my first death.
a lot of our first deaths and whew. Anyway, so I know True came with the topic of going over like a 2025 review of Final Fantasy and what they did good, what they did bad, where in the middle, and then where we would like to see 2026 to go into. Um, how did you want to start that?
Yeah. So, I mean, really what I wanted to do is because I think a lot has gone on in the Final Fantasy franchise in 2025. And especially based upon this story that just came out today about the investors being very upset with Square Enix and having 100-page like presentation basically saying as much. It seems that they're unhappy. The sales for Rebirth didn't meet expectations. You think about Dawn Trail and how well that's doing, or not well, I should say. At least the way it has been received, which is all false. I don't understand why people don't like it. But a lot. So I guess I say that all to say that a lot has gone on with Final Fantasy, and I thought it would be interesting to take a look. Okay, 2025. What has Square Enix done? How do we view that? And maybe just give it a grade, and then moving into 2026, what can they do to improve that grade?
Okay.
So I think yeah, the first thing I had on the list was Final Fantasy 14. I mean, I just started playing it this year. I love it. It's great. I spent entirely too much. I'm actually technically logged in right now. It's just AFKing right
Are
now.
you sleeping with the fairies
Um,
again?
no, I'm in. Where am I? I'm in Kugane, just chilling in my Santa outfit. Um, they released several patches for Dawn Trail. I think they were excellent. I don't know. So I know Steven's probably the only one that got to it, but it seems like the majority of feedback from it has been negative. And I don't know if it's just like review bombing and trying to, just,
There's
you
some
know,
very like seedy aspects to why, because of Wuklamad's voice
Wooklamans.
actor,
Hmm.
um, how they identified. There's a lot of negativity about that, but yeah, exactly. It's stupid, but
It's dumb. It's
um,
voice acting. It doesn't matter
yeah,
the person
exactly.
voicing the
Either way, it
characters
does. Yeah,
how they voice the character. It doesn't
right.
matter.
And Wooklamon is excellent.
And they're
I mean,
great.
she's a really good character, and it just really detract. And it's unfortunate, but the reality is, I think that negativity has stuck and just not. It's it's
The
such a
Dawn
good
Trail
story.
story is great.
Yeah,
The Dawn Trail story is great. The environment is great. The I'm a little biased because I love 9 and Dawn Trail. Like the end of Dawn Trail is basically just 9, but I enjoyed it. So I think it's just people hear and then they start repeating it like, oh yeah, Dawn Trail sucks because they saw
Well,
somebody else say that. I'm like, no, Dawn Trail is
Neil,
great. Like,
you have to put in a fact, especially with like nowadays with gaming, and I see it all the time. People come into my store, people just watching a YouTube video, haven't played the game, but then
yep,
says or review bombs
Yep.
this thing when they haven't even played it or anything. It drives me insane. Like, if you want to make your own opinion, play it first, then make your opinion. Then it'll be validated. If you haven't played the damn thing, there's the door. I'm sorry. Like, you don't need to be here. Like I
Yeah.
don't get it, and it's very frustrating. I know why, because the internet exists, and there's been good things about the internet, and there's bad things about the internet, like social media. But anyway, it's just I don't know.
I've
People.
played 16. I'm allowed to say negative things about it.
I played 16. And I liked it. So see, like
Yeah,
everybody can have their own
Yeah.
thing
opinions
as long
vary.
as as long as you know play the thing that you're trying to talk about. If you're going into like say Dawn Trail and you just watch the trailers and say, "Oh, this looks terrible," blah blah blah, and I was like, "Okay, first off, go and play Dawn Trail first, then come back to me and tell me this, not vice versa."
Yeah.
Um, so can you guys give me the sequential order of 14, like with all of them?
You talking about like
Oh
expansions?
yeah,
The
like
expansions.
Yeah, yeah,
Realm
from
Reborn.
So
from the
yeah,
first one.
you have Realm Reborn. Well, you technically 1.0. We don't talk about it. There, then there's Realm Reborn. Then you get which is a reboot of the entire game. Then the first actual quote unquote expansion is Heaven's Ward. Then you go to Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and Walker, and then finally Dawn Trail. So there's 5 expansions currently with Realm Reborn. Technically, Realm Reborn was the first expansion because it just rebooted the game from the ground up because the first version of it was not good.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, the buddy I told you guys about, the one that likes 14, he sent me a video where like they ended the game like with a
Uh-huh.
meteor and there was like a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
video about the whole thing.
Yeah,
I
It's a
so
watched
creative way
that.
to do a
when you
reboot.
I
Yeah.
first
watched it
Mhm.
and I was like, wow, this is I've you have to be a very creative mind to think of something like that. You know what
so
I mean?
the original director of 14 wasn't like the game sounded great, story wise wasn't doing so hot. Then Yoshi P, who at the time I think he was an executive producer on the game, or one of the producers on the game, and comes in and becomes the head director and redesign the damn thing ground up. And the way he does it, we're going to nuke 1.0.
Yeah, that's what it
Literally
looked
nuke
like.
it.
I mean,
Just
yeah,
had
it got nuked. Yeah.
a real life cutscene of representation of what they were doing to the game. They're just like, yeah, we're going Bahamut on this game, basically.
And they did.
Uh,
And they did.
one more question. How many hours roughly to get to Dawn Trail, if you guys would
Oh, God.
guesstimate?
But
It depends on if
Yeah,
you're
it
flying
depends.
through.
If you're flying
if
through
you
with
just
one
speed run the
job,
MSQ, you can probably do it in my conservative guess is 200 hours.
It took me at least a year
200
just to get
hours.
past Realm Reborn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a conservative
Yeah.
estimate.
and that's not you switching jobs
Mhm.
constantly.
It's like you
and
literally
leveling
just
up
speed
different
running, and
jobs.
it's a
and
lot.
stuff.
It's a
Just
lot.
doing main.
If you
Okay.
It's a
skipped all the
lot.
cutscenes and everything, maybe you're cutting that in half. You know what I'm saying? But it's still it's a
Well, no,
grind,
there's-
especially especially
There's some
ARR
long
is a grind.
cutscenes.
Yeah.
But the cutscenes.
Yeah,
are
Okay,
well
good.
worth it.
I'm a little discouraged now,
No, no,
but
no, no,
I
no,
think
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
still
don't be.
like.
No,
No,
It flies
don't be.
by.
I'm first off for everyone here. I mean, everybody here knows. So True and Steven are both in Dawn Trail. I'm still stuck in like post store Shadowbringers. So I'm
Yeah,
two
we all just
expansions
did a
behind.
we just did an on your right to Ben, every one of us. He was like, hey, everybody come play. And we were all like, yeah, see you later, Ben. We're going to the next one.
We're going to the next expansion. We're passing you every single time. But hey, it's. I mean, I play leisurely. I mean, I have 5 podcasts on top of a 40-hour work week job, and
take your time with it. Take your
Yeah,
time because
just
I
take your time.
admittedly like went too quickly because I was doing like 2 or 3 jobs and I should have done more and enjoyed the MSQ as much. Take your time with it because it's so worth it. The story is excellent. I mean, it's just
And
it's that
Walker's
good. It is
so
that good.
good.
It's so
It's
good.
gonna get real repetitive if you just try to like smash
Yeah.
right through it.
There's that
If you
too.
have to take a month or 2 off of the subscription, just like if you get burnt out, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like you can
We all
go
did.
right back into
I
it.
can't.
I
I think
think
all of us except for True did that.
I think I got
I
a
can't.
little bit of that,
I
but
have to
at the same time,
so-
I'm only putting in maybe like 4 to 6 hours a week. So
That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah,
That's what
that's
I
fine.
do.
you know what I mean? Like I got kids and stuff, so I can only is when I get a chance, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna hop online. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I hop on, I do my dailies, and then I'm like, I think I'll hop off now. There's not because I'm at the point where almost everything is leveled up. So I'm like, trying to find stuff to do. I just started an alt where I'm going back through it again. But yeah, like you don't have to dedicate. That's the good thing about it is you're not like if you don't log in, you're gonna miss out on stuff. Like you just come and go as you
Yeah.
please.
Mhm.
It's not
Archer's
really a
Okay.
live
he does it for like
service.
3 days at
Yeah,
a time, and then
that's
Yeah.
goes
that's
off.
one of the unless it's like one of the seasonal events they do every single year.
Yeah.
Even that, like it's no
even
big
You don't
deal.
miss out
You're
on
missing out on
much.
cosmetics.
It's
That's it.
cosmetics or like
Little
decorations or an
I
emote.
think the last thing I got was the pumpkin mount. That was just
Hell yeah.
recently.
Yeah, I
That's
love that thing,
Yeah.
man. I'm still
yeah.
riding that thing.
I was
The
playing
Christmas
without
thing.
no mounts, and I was trying to tell my buddy, "Hey, this map is too big, and I'm getting irritated." Just
That's
Just
exactly
wait
my
till you
complaint when
unlock
I.
flying.
Where
Oh yeah, that's
so
game
have you
changer.
gotten
can
your
you
chocobo?
fly? Yeah, I
After
got
you
my
beat ARR.
chocobo.
Okay.
Oh,
Once
okay.
you
See,
beat
that's
Yeah,
once you
main
beat
ARR.
ARR, you unlock flying through all the base game zones. And then
Oh
when you
yeah,
okay.
get
I
to
forgot
Heaven's
about
Ward, you'll
the
have to do
Aether
a specific way to get the flying unlocked through that. But
Aether
regardless, I mean,
Kerns.
yeah,
Ugh.
but yeah, I know. I'm
The
not looking
current
forward
main
to it.
scenario thing. Yeah. Okay.
There are once you get past ARR, you get into Heaven's Ward. You have to unlock flying by finding these little Aether Kerns.
Mhm.
Like you have a compass that yours like it's 200 yalms or whatever
Malms.
to the north, and you
Malms.
have to find it.
Oh,
And then
okay.
once you find all of them in that area, then you can fly in that area.
Yeah, and
It's
so
kind of
then
annoying,
Oh,
but
okay.
once
That's
there's
yeah.
typically 4 to 5 you have to find through exploring.
There's just
There's
quest
like
ones too. You have to do
4
quests and you get
quest
those ether
ones.
currents as well.
and
It's like
most
a
of them you
different type of
get.
grinding.
A little
Yeah,
bit,
exactly.
yeah.
Kinda.
There's a lot of
It's grind.
grinding.
If you
It's
love
very
grinding,
Map
then
unlocking, basically.
14 is for you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I don't mind grinding as long as you're leveling up. No.
Oh, you can grind. Yeah. Do a relic weapon like I'm doing right now, and it's
Oh,
the
that's
grindiest thing I've ever
yeah,
done.
those
Oh,
are
no.
terrible.
No, thank you.
Those are
What's your
terrible.
guys' class? Oh,
All of them.
Jobs.
Favorite?
yeah. Yeah. Well, what do you guys main?
Oh,
I'm maining
Uh,
healers right now, so it's either Astro or White Mage. I'm like Riku.
Okay.
Freaking love it.
if I need to do well, I do Dancer. That's by far my favorite.
Dancer's hella fun, dude.
Dancer.
That's the
So
best
much
DPS
fun.
in the game. It's hella
It
fun.
really
yeah,
is.
I started Dancer.
solid
It's
with-
I like it.
It's
Dan-
so much fun.
It's
It's a level
different.
60.
It's awesome. Yep.
That's one of the level 60 jobs, right? Yeah, 'cause that
I
was
think it
solid.
starts at
yeah, I
60.
think
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
Stormblood. It's a Stormblood
Yeah.
one. So
So
I played
I'm-
most of the game as Dragoon.
Okay.
It's
Can't go wrong there.
Really, yeah, it's
Yeah.
really simple to get into. It's fun.
I started
Um,
as a gladiator, got paladin, but
That
then
sucked.
well, I started gladiator, but then when I got to Limos of Linsa, I did rogue to get ninja.
That's
Mm.
yeah.
Ninja.
I
Ninja's fun
started.
too. Ninja's
I
fun.
started as pugilist, and as soon as I could get to rogue, I did rogue. And I did ninja
Okay.
for a long time, but it was
Mhm.
even that gets kind of. But my two favorite, honestly, is dancer and red mage. Red mage is especially
Red
when you get
mage.
to the high levels and you're flaring
Multi-resing people.
everything. Oh, it's so good because you get dual cast. That's like the big. Thing
Oh,
with
yeah.
red mage. Yeah.
I'm gonna do in summoner right now just so I can get Bahamut's or the 7
Summoner's
Bahamut's
fun.
that you can. That's just the
best
one
thing
I'm running
about-
right now.
The best thing about summoner is once you have summoner unlocked, you also unlock scholar at the same time.
And you level them
they
up
level
together.
up together. So even if
Yeah.
you never play scholar, your scholar will forever be with what your summoner is.
Mhm.
Okay, and that's
Yes.
with a Realm Reborn. They
Yeah.
do that on that
It's
one,
the
on the
base
first
one.
one.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
yeah, it's for the game.
Because scholar is one of the base game healers,
Hmm
Okay.
but they're
one of the better
from
ones, too.
the same class that becomes said job. So
Okay.
you
Yeah,
start
I'm
as
still
arcane.
learning.
Oh,
You
yeah,
guys
no,
talk and
it's
I'll
all
listen.
but yeah, there's the Dawn Trail thing that happened. So I mean, it is what it is. Internet sucks.
Yeah, on to the next.
before we
I
get
think
on
the
to
next one we
I have-
know.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
thoughts.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
bring up the
it's-
next one.
You bring it up. It may be the same thing, but go ahead.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
A lot of
The-
talk.
A lot of talk, not a
Oh,
lot
or
of
that.
delivering
Okay.
on a certain
Final Fantasy
remake.
IX 25th anniversary.
Oh,
that was
those
terrible.
bastards.
I wanted to
Because they did everything you could
someone.
possibly do. They had official artwork. They had a bunch of like teasing all of these announcements. They had another Eden, like a random like collaboration that they did. everything that you possibly could do.
Yep.
Had the Dawn Trail crossover. Like, come on, you had everything lined
fair
up.
too. Yeah, exactly. I don't even really,
They get an F from me just because of this. Like, whatever we're discussing the rest of the time, they get an F because of this. The management of this. This pissed me off to know.
My biggest thing about it, though, is just that, like, if you weren't going to do anything, you should not have said all. You shouldn't have sprinkled all of this, like, I don't know, teases. Just be transparent about it. Like, it just felt like they're like exactly like the State Farm commercial with just waving it in front of your head. It's like, I don't even want to reach for it anymore, dude. Like,
I don't anticipate it anymore. I know TGA is what, tomorrow when we're recording this?
After all the state of plays, I feel nothing now.
I'm dead inside.
No, they're just going to tease something else, and it's going to be another Octopath Traveler Zero type of situation where
If
it's
they
like,
do,
all they're gonna do tomorrow
they
is
did
they're
at the
gonna
Japanese Game Awards.
Okay, if they announce anything with FF tomorrow,
it's gonna be the title for 7.
It's the title for 7. That's what I think.
They've been talking about it all
and it may be a release window, and that's it.
Maybe we're not even gonna get a teaser trailer or anything. They're just gonna walk out on stage, say, "We've come up with an idea. This is our idea. Goodbye. We'll see you. Vote for us." Like, that's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, the last thing I had on my list was the Dissidia Duellum thing, which I love. I love the concept. Dissidia has always been. I was never into it, but it's always something. It's an excellent concept.
This is not a video game. This is not a video game device.
He's holding his phone for everybody to listen to that.
In I've seen some people review it, and it seems like it plays really well and everything, but it's so tied into gotcha stuff. Basically that you can go and you can just, the people, the haves and the have-nots are going to be completely separated by who wants to shell out the most money to make their characters super
pay to win. Pay to win.
Pay to win. 100%.
Yeah.
Is with this being a PvP style of a game? Well, it's kind of PvP. It is.
Yeah, you put those air quotes.
Yeah,
like
it's not. It's you against another player, but who can beat the boss first? If they do,
that's idiotic.
Obviously, it's going to be a free game. It's going to have gotchas. More than likely, it's probably we might have character gotchas. If anything, it's going to be cosmetic.
It can't be worse than first. What is it? What's the 7 Ever Crisis, right?
Ever Crisis.
Or it's just weapons.
It's just weapons. It's not even characters. It's just weapons. That's like, I'd rather. Can you give me character pools? I'd rather get character. They may do something similar. They might just go instead of like an item route, rather than being a character route.
Because it seems like they have a set roster in mind. Mm-hmm. So you might be right about it just being all cosmetic, which is, I guess. I mean, I don't want it at all. Like, it's like I'm just picking a poison.
Give me an actual fighting arena style game.
Yes.
On PlayStation. Yeah. Just give me that. That's all I need.
But what style? What style, Ben, would you think?
Arena fighter, right?
Yeah, no, like Tekken, Mortal Kombat.
It could be any one of those, provided it's really well done. But I think the fun
a 2D style, or not 2D, but like a 3D 2D style, kind of like Tekken. But then they also done like full arena style fights, like Naruto,
Soul Calibur,
like Dragon Ball Tenkaichi, like just whole arena. Like
that would be dope.
I have Dissidia on.
NT is a full arena,
right?
Run around and fighting.
Yeah.
I downloaded Dissidia for my PS5 and I played it for about 20 minutes and was like, this is crap.
It wasn't best.
It was bad.
Kind of shows you why they haven't done the Dissidia since.
Those ones on the PSP, though, those PSP ones were good.
Dude, the PSP ones were great.
The story mode was awesome.
Yeah, that's why they were good, because they had a legitimate story.
What I want with those, I want to see the character and this is what I've seen. At least this is what I can glean from everything. It's the character interactions, right? I want to see Terra interacting with Cloud. I want to see Lightning interacting with Renoa for some odd like all of those things. I think would be really interesting because it brings out different parts of the characters that you otherwise wouldn't see. I love that.
Yeah.
Right?
Like an Injustice.
Gaia from 14 is going to be in it. She's the poster.
I don't
gonna be
understand
the
that one,
character
man.
For Gaia, and I was like,
I really don't understand
Gaia.
Gaia's, but yeah, yeah, you
Okay.
completely miss a boat. Yustola was right there.
Well, they used her for
She
every
was in the
single
other
word,
ones.
Cydia.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I mean, so was Cloud, you know what I mean? But you still have.
Yeah, good point.
I'm calling right now. The first event banner is going to be 14 coded, and it's just all the different Yustola costumes.
Spam my wallet.
They know how to get
He's
Ben.
putting his credit card info in.
But yeah, I don't know. That game's gonna be interesting. That's for sure. We'll see when it comes out.
You know
I
what
think
we
I
didn't
did
mention
sign
when
up
we
for
talked
the
about 14?
beta. What?
You know
What's
what we
that?
didn't talk about 14 is the new patch coming up. How awesome it's going to
7.4?
be. Yeah,
I
7.4
saw
with
something about hotbar customization.
There's gonna be
Hotbar
Yeah, it's like a
customization is
command. I
one,
think they call it a command panel to
Yeah.
consolidate all your stuff.
but most
No restrictions
importantly,
on. Yeah,
no restrictions on
no
glamour.
restrictions
That's
on
right.
glamour.
Mm.
That's so
That's going to
dope.
be awesome because my inventory is stuffed to the rafters because I have to keep putting these things like different. Like I know you still have to assign them, but you can have the glamour, so I can have the glamour that I actually like and not the stupid ones that are just associated with certain jobs. Like I hate the Sage glamour. It's
It looks
so
so
bad.
dumb. Yeah,
It's terrible.
With
yeah.
the
It's
So
speckles.
just
like, oh, you're
give me
graduating college.
Spectacle.
Yeah, like what is this?
or scholar. The scholar one is so bad where you have literally like a top hat and like the knee high
Oh, wait, did you
socks.
say Sage or Scholar?
Both? Well, both. I hate both.
Oh, okay. I heard Scholar.
I
Because the
don't
Scholar
like
ones are
either
so
one.
dumb. Sage is. I actually like the Astro because it's like flowy and it looks kind of interesting.
It's not for me personally. So it would be awesome to be able to actually use like my black mage glamour on that one. That will be slit. That'll be
Yeah.
nice. So I'm excited for that. And we're one
But
step closer to whatever the next expansion is.
yes, but before we get into more of this 25 talk and going into 26, let's take a quick mid break. Thank all of you guys, and we'll be right back.
This summer, say I do
I am marrying a stranger.
like never before.
Am I crazy?
It's a whole new Married at First Sight on Peacock.
Thank God I woke up in
With new experts,
My name is Dr. Lisa.
My name's Paul Brunson.
more couples,
This could be the start of a very successful marriage.
and more surprises.
Or maybe not.
Everything is just not enough.
You're a little bit crazy.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I want my fairy tale ending.
Married at First Sight now streaming. New episodes Thursdays only on Peacock.
Visible puts the ultimate wireless hack in the palm of your hand. With unlimited 5G wireless data and hotspot designed to keep you connected, powered by Verizon's 5G network. And no contract holding you back. Plans start at $25 a month, or get the premium Visible Plus Pro plan and save $10 on your first month when you use promo code HACK. Make the switch at visible.com. Terms apply. See visible.com for details.
All right, welcome to the middle of the show to talk about everything with podcasts. There's nothing to do with the lore of Final Fantasy. Here, we want to thank all of our amazing patrons, like all these fine people with us today, and a huge thank you to TrueSpeak and Coffin, who's joining us for the first time today, upgrading from the Novice Adventure to the Warriors of Light. And we have TrueSpeak here, who is our ultimate tier patron. Thank you so much for supporting the show. And if anyone else wants to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/Final Fantasy Lorecast, where you can get free episodes or even join us once a month on the show itself. And you do get free cool, tier rewards because you do get t-shirts and stickers. So I keep forgetting to say that during my breaks. You get t-shirts and stickers. And I
love my
designed
t-shirt.
I designed the shirts and the stickers, and they may not be the best looking wise, but if you listen to the show, you know. That's the main thing. You can also find us. You can also leave us ratings and reviews on Apple and Spotify. Leave 5-star review on Apple with some words or a nice Spotify comment. Read out loud next time on the show, which we do have a few today. We have one from Coffin on our villain Mount Rushmore saying, "Great episode, fellas." Thank you, Coffin, for saying that. And then we have one from Supreme Instinct from our, I want to say this is part 1 or part 2 of Immic Selk. You guys already know I love this podcast. You guys are doing a phenomenal job in keeping this franchise alive on this end of the spectrum. I was thinking, though, Final Fantasy has some of the best classical music heard in gaming. What if during lore episodes you guys played the music in the background? Just a suggestion. Keep up the great work, Light Warrior record keepers.
We're gonna get demonetized if that's
Yes,
what
I
happens.
would love to.
I would love
a
to.
copy
I
strike.
don't know if that would be a copyright thing.
Yeah, for sure.
It most
I think we got
certainly
like
would be.
5 seconds that we can play, and that's it.
I can. Oh, so under certain copyright laws, because I can get away with like doing the sound bites that we do now, is because you can do 15 seconds, and that's it.
15 seconds. Yeah.
Anything more than 15 seconds, it becomes a problem where they could sue you. I don't like.
That's why we haven't done the music episode yet, because as much fun as it would be to hear us describe songs we like, it's wouldn't quite hit the same if we can't actually play the music.
But how cool would it be to get sued by Square Enix?
Oh, it would be
Katase going
awesome.
after you. It's like, it was worth it.
Ben frames his cease and desist letter in the background.
Like,
It'd be more expensive for him to send the letter than he would get out of me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, that's why we haven't done that. But you can also find us on a few different Discord servers: the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Ben and Friends Podcasting Discord, where you can find this show and all the other shows that I host, which are Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, the Gundam Lorecast, the Wizarding World Lorecast, and the Witcher Lorecast. So check all that out. It's all great stuff, all great fun. As far as news stuff, the Game Awards are tomorrow as of this recording, so when you hear this, the Game Awards already happened, so hopefully there is good news for you. That's it.
Don't get your
Expedition 33 is. Yeah, they're gonna run the table.
They're gonna win them all.
They're gonna run the table.
Is going to sweep the floor. Now 14 is in for best community and best ongoing. So here's
and
hope
then
they actually win.
Tactics. Tactics is
Tactics
for
on
best
there?
strategy sim.
Oh, okay.
It is, yeah.
I didn't see that.
I forgot.
And
that
then
this was
not
nominated.
for a Final Fantasy role, but our spokesperson Ben Starr is nominated for best
Yes,
performance.
Speaking of Ben Starr, have you heard him talking about our FC?
Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, now with an expanded free trial? You can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, and the award-winning Stormlord expansion up to level 70. For free. With no restrictions on playtime. Because I have. I've had it a lot.
They get the order of this right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
need to,
one day.
I just need to freaking like put a FC on one of them just so I know which one. It's this one.
Hi, I'm Ben Starr, and I adore the Crystal Lawmasters. Ben Starr, I'm the official spokesperson of the Free Company of the Crystal Lawmasters. Come and join them. You feeling good? You'll have me. Here's some emotes that you can use. Ooh, being a Crystal Lawmaster is fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Coffin, are you? Oh, you can't be. If you're a free trial, you can't be on a FC, right? Is that right?
No, man.
No. I'm not on. What does free trial mean? What does that mean?
Are you
It's your
subbing or
first
you
30
doing
days.
free
Or you have yeah.
No, I've been paying for FF14 for like 2 years.
Join the FC.
I
now?
just no, I just don't. The thing it's like what I was saying earlier is like I maybe get 4 or 6 hours in, but I'd be down. I think last time it was funny when I joined. My username was different from the Spotify comment name, so I think people were a little confused. They're like, "Who's this dude?" You know what I mean, kind of thing. But yeah, no, I'm trying to dive in. So if you guys want to play together, yeah, that would be dope. That'd be super cool.
Heck yeah. Are you on our server or are you on?
I'm on Corel, Coerul, Coerul. I'm on Coral.
Yeah.
Coral.
Oh yeah, yeah. However you say that.
You'd have
damn
to-
thing.
Yeah,
I agree.
I've been listening for a while. I know pronunciations are
They're welcome.
I'll make it easy for you,
Very
man.
welcome.
They don't make it easy
yeah,
for you.
they don't make it easy for you. They put K's and G's together, and
Oh,
you're like, come on, that's not a real word. You can't.
Oh,
All
just
right.
Wait till you get to
Dontrell.
Don's Rail. Yeah.
Those
Slinging
names
consonants
make
in his word.
no sense.
But yeah, no, I planned on getting on this weekend. So if you
We'll be there.
guys, yeah, just send me. The thing is, I think my buddy told me I have to pay to transfer servers if I'm
You can do it
correct.
one time for
You can
free.
do one time free.
One time free? Okay, cool.
And
Um,
our server is always open because it's one of the newest.
It's the
data
newest
centers.
server, yeah.
So it's
Okay.
always open right now. It's actually always one of the preferred worlds. Normally, actually. So, and they keep.
I'm just gonna
more.
I'm just gonna have to convince my buddy because he basically babysits me in the
Tell him to
game.
join FC2, man. Does he
Um,
understand who our official spokesperson is?
No, and you know what's funny is one day before I had even started this podcast, he started going on a tirade about FF14 and was like, "Man, Yoshi P this, Yoshi P that," and I'm like, "Buddy, who are you talking about?" He's like, "Yoshi P, the dude who made
Little
FF14,"
green
and I'm
guy?
like,
The Greek guy.
"Yeah," I'm like, "Oh, okay," and he's like, "How do you not know this?" And I'm like, "Oh man, I'm still like, I haven't dived into the lore." That's the thing is, I love Final Fantasy. But I think just recently I'm starting to try to get a little more into something that I really like. You know what I mean? I know that sounds strange, but like
Listen,
talking to other people
I started
about
doing
it.
it when we started doing the podcast. I had never played anything before 7. I dabbled in
Same.
6, but I'd never really done anything before 7 before we did the podcast, and it has made me want to go back and actually play the games, which I have, and I'm so glad I have because 4, 5, and 6 are awesome. Even 2, I have been making my way through 2. It's not the easiest game to get through, but it's a lot of fun.
I've
And 1.
played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't played 6 at all.
Oh, 6 is so
9 I
good.
need to play, but the game keeps crashing on my Switch. So maybe I should delete the game and re-download it, possibly. I think I was just getting frustrated and I was like, I'm gonna buy another one and play that one or replay it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's different replaying these games as an adult because you're like, I've done this before, but I don't remember any of this. You know what I mean?
Or you done this and say, how the hell did I beat this?
Yeah. How did I even get this far as a 10-year-old? Yeah, exactly. You're like, Jesus.
But yeah, let's get back into more of the patron chat. I need to do the outro music.
Oh yeah, we're in break.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel, maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
At ZocDoc, we know being a healthy adult is like living in a video game. Every day has side quests, taxes, laundry, birthdays. And just when you're leveling up, you have to book a doctor. The insurance portal crashes. They put you on hold. Your doctor doesn't take your plan. Game over. We see you. So we made booking a doctor easy. Download ZocDoc. Search by specialty, insurance, and availability. Book instantly. No cheat codes required. Find a doctor you love with ZocDoc.
Yeah, we leveled up. So, yeah. The stuff is great. I mean, we had the Evilise Chronicles also come out in 2025, so that was in general
Awesome.
that was just a plus. Especially that
Awesome.
we're gonna fully remaster this, upgrade the textures, upgrade the models. Oh, we're adding voice acting to the entire game.
And it had so much. I think it's maybe the one good thing that you could say, but it is a little bit of a low-hanging fruit, right? It didn't take too much to develop. I know they had to like recode the thing from scratch or whatever, but it's, you know, there wasn't much to do with an already.
Yeah. True.
So I guess with all of the things that we consider that the franchise has done in 2025, what would you all give a grade for Squeenix right now? I know Steven gave him essentially an F, which a bit rough.
F minus.
I'm glad you're not one. I'm glad I didn't go to school as you're one of my professors or teachers. Ben, what would you give them?
I don't know. I would probably give them C plus, maybe a B minus. Just like kind of like in there is like they know like. I feel like they've done a decent job because they're doing what they love. I could give a damn what investors say. Like I work for a corporation too. I could care less what investors say. but all said and done, they're enjoying what they do. They're bringing out content that we all like, regardless if we like it or not. But we all here. We all love 14. Tactics was awesome. I just love Tactics in general because we've been waiting for a remaster of that game for over 25 years, and they finally gave it to us. That alone they made it. And then I just said earlier in the show, they ported over, made physical copies for 9, and then they did a double pack of 7 and 8 for the Switch. I bought them just for the cases because the cases look awesome. I already in the games, but regardless.
Oh, you know what we didn't bring up?
Huh?
Was that
7 coming into Switch?
No, not that.
Oh, one thing they have talked about is the platform exclusivity is no longer a thing. Yeah.
No, I was
major-
actually going to bring up MTG.
Oh, yeah. I thought we were still playing the game where we don't bring it up, but we have to now.
Yeah.
If it's a year in review, we got to bring it up.
Yeah.
They just did
So Steven,
they
while it counts, MTG is excellent.
This past week that I bought quite a bit for.
I don't even
I
care
haven't
about
been able to
MTG.
get my hands
It's just
on it.
exciting.
Yeah, I thought that was a really good. It got a lot of people into Magic. The cross kind of fan base. It was a really good collaboration. And I think
it was the most successful, right?
It was the highlight of my
Wizards of the
year
Coast.
in terms of Final Fantasy stuff.
For anybody here, Lord of the Rings before Final Fantasy was their fastest selling MTG set. It made $1 million in 6 months. Final Fantasy did that in a day.
Oh wow!
In a day.
Wildly successful.
So we're out there. There's dozens of us. The fans are there.
Does everybody Does everybody have like at least one pack, or has anybody opened them or done any reveals or anything for like the cards they've got?
I can't bring myself to buy it.
I have a couple of the decks. I'm just trying to find more. It got hard to find where I'm at.
I bought 2 packs at a swap meet, and each pack was $40. The ones with Cloud on the front.
Booster pack?
Wait, the ones with Cloud?
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Not a commander deck, like a straight up booster pack.
No, just a booster pack. Now, mind you,
I mean this in the most respectful way.
I was oblivious.
You got scammed.
And no, and it's possible, but the thing is I was oblivious. Now, mind you, I was there with my wife and kids. And
it was just
no, just 2 booster packs. 2 booster packs. Oh, now, and the cats were telling me, they were like, they're all, if you buy 4, we can do it for 100. And I was like, if I buy 4 100, but 2 at 80.
This is the worst deal.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But when I saw Cloud, I saw the pack. I didn't even know it had released, and I didn't even know they had collabed. And I was just like, I have to have this. Like, I have to have this no matter what. So I bought them, and they're sitting in my office at my house.
You haven't pulled it. Not even open. You haven't pulled.
No. They're just kind of like that's what I do with a lot of my Final Fantasy stuff. Is I kind of just collect it, or I don't open it. You know what I mean?
You know what you got though? I'm sure you have a traveling chocobo, surge foil.
If it was a collector,
100,000.
Those only come in the collector boosters. The little tear on them.
And there's no way that one would had no.
You just have to weigh it. Get a scale and see which one.
Oh my
You're
God.
gonna be banned.
That's like them YouTube Pokemon cats. That's what they do. They're weighing cards and shit, or weighing packs, right? They do a lot of that. Yeah, no, I see that. Those are like my algorithm is just flooded with that kind of stuff.
Store they don't.
No, you will be banned.
Ben lays down the law.
Banned. Banned.
You will be banned. I have called the police, and I will do it again.
Don't think about trading in no fake PS5 controllers.
No,
he's gonna get on
you.
From Temu.
Oh my God. It was
I wanted to mention Box Girl's comment in the chat. She said that I agree with her comment. She said I will give them an A+ when we get the 9 remake, or just say that it's not happening. Just acknowledge it. Just give me an answer one way or the other.
They just want answers.
Some transparency, right?
I don't even care if it gets remade.
I'm thinking about this now. How can the investors be that mad when they had this awesome collaboration that pulled in a ton? Why would you be mad at that? You pulled in $1 million in a day.
The
obviously,
the article that I read
is that Wizards getting the money?
No,
I'm sure they get some kind of royalties off of that, right?
So with the collaboration, so if you look at Magic, so normally Magic
Guys,
boosters
I'm
are
just gonna hit with
typically
327.
$6, and like
Okay, you're gonna do it.
normal core stuff that they do, like a booster bundle, for an example, is normally 40. Final Fantasy, specifically, or in most of the Beyond sets, the standard booster pack is $8. The booster bundle is $70. A collector booster is $50. The commander decks are roughly 70 MSRP. So everything's higher price because of it being Final Fantasy and being a Beyond set, because Wizards has to pay Square for the license to do Final Fantasy. So yes, Square is still making a lot of money, and they make a lot of money from the Magic set because Wizards has to pay them.
They just lost a lot on Rebirth and Remake because they didn't sell the way they thought they would.
Remake sold better than Rebirth, if I recall.
Yeah.
Rebirth didn't hit as much as the.
Is it like 7 million? Is that how much?
They set expectations really, really high for them both, and they didn't meet those expectations. So that was the issue. Is that they thought?
Because I heard that number 7 million, and to me that seems hella small. You know what I mean?
That's
Maybe that was
definitely
Rebirth?
low. That might just be for US too. Like there's no way it sold 7 million worldwide.
Yeah.
There's no chance. But like the demand happened 15 years ago. I said this in the Discord earlier. Like if they were going to capitalize, they took forever for the 7 remakes. Like when people were asking for it, I think it was still like PS2 era. People were like, "We need a remaster."
Well, yeah,
granted, we got a better version.
That first tease came out as like a PS3 tech demo.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
And it took until 2020?
Yeah.
Like,
so they just didn't strike while the iron was hot with 7.
Yeah, that's fair. But I will sell them. I will say, though, the Magic the Gathering cards, beautiful art.
Good choice.
I bought all 4 scene boxes. I had 2 of the Chocobo bundles. And I pulled the Tifa in one of the Chocobo bundles, so it was great. It was enough. And I got Barrett, and it's the only
Never
card
stole
with
it yet, though,
Marlene
right?
in the picture.
Oh, the Marlene one.
I pulled that
I
one.
like that one.
Funny enough, you can buy that for like $9 on TCG Player, which kind of like killed me. I was like, really?
I may just do that, man. I may just do that. Just buy the ones I want off of. Like that.
Yeah,
that
just one as a Dane card. I don't care about all the other ones.
Yustola, I still haven't never pulled that one, so I have to buy that one off.
I have the Yustola just from the Commander deck that I bought, but I want the Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus one.
The
sick,
one that was posted the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, my coworker pulled that. And one of the
I'm just gonna buy it off TCG Player.
But he did also get the Mage Spellcrafter card from that Chocobo track rarity, which is right now selling for like $180.
Wow.
So what the hell? The two cards he pulled were both from 14. I pulled actually both Chocobo bundles. I got a Final Fantasy 9 and a Final Fantasy 7 card in each.
Nice.
I got Choco, the Chocobo from 9, and then in the second one I got the Stiltskin Chocobo track. And then I got Barrett and then Tifa. And Tifa's his favorite character of all time, so when I pulled that, he got a little PO'd. Anyway. But going into 2026, what can they do to... Or Purple, you haven't done your grade. Like, what would you...
Okay, so my grade's going to be very different, because coming from me personally, in my perspective, I love 14, but I'm not as into it as you. So the whole Dawntrail thing, I have no experience with. I'm not even near it. So that's kind of eh. All of the 9 teasing, I'm still with Steven on, of like, that's just say something if you're going to say something. So that's eh. Tactics, again, it was cool. And Magic the Gathering, it was cool. I don't think it's enough. Like, I feel like this year definitely had me, like, I don't know, it wasn't very gripping. It's still like a C-, a D+ for me.
You know what's funny? That's the exact quote they gave in the article that I read from the investors. They were basically like, wow us. Give us something. Like, go back to, get back to the good old days. you were like innovating and giving us something cool and exciting that was like blowing people's minds. They didn't do that with 16. They didn't do that. I mean, I love Dontrell, but they didn't do that with Dontrell.
Everything has been so bland, and I do wonder if it's a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction due to the fact that, especially like 16 wasn't well received. The sales for the series didn't do so well. Maybe they're just being super conservative, and they're just being very careful about, and before they invest in something like a remake for 9. They're almost like doing their due diligence. Well, I don't know if it's due diligence at this point in so much as like teasing, but they want to make sure that there's an appetite for that, because if they're going to invest more money again, well, they want to make sure that people actually want this thing. Now, are they going to wait too late? Probably. Maybe they should have learned their lesson in the fact that 7 took too long, but
do it during the 25th anniversary. Yeah, maybe that might have been a good idea.
I don't know. Yeah. But actually, Perp, I same exact. It'd be C+ or C- D+. I mean, really, not passing, because it's just been very bland, and just you want
especially
Square Enix to take risk.
Comparing to last year, I feel like there was a lot more excitement just around the board. Like, because there was the lead up to Dawn Trail, which was in itself kind of a hype moment. There was I know they say that it didn't meet demand, but I mean, our hype for Rebirth was through the roof.
Yeah.
They re-released Advent Children in theaters. That was a crazy experience that I got to go to. There was tons of memorable moments last year, whereas none of it really reached that point in 2025.
And they've got Worlds Apart going at all times, pretty much. Like they're doing stuff. They're just not.
We didn't even mention the Monster Hunter crossover in this.
Well,
because like it just
that was a big fart. Yeah.
Much ado about nothing. I mean, that's really what it's been. It's been a lot of not even hoopla, not even hype. It's just been, here's the thing to buy them time, maybe.
Now, I will say, going into 2026, so we're at update 7.4 for 14.
Yep.
If anybody knows, when you get to the 7.5, that's when the expansions drop. So,
are we already due for a new one?
Yeah. So expansions
it's every 2 years, right?
Every 2. Endwalker was just later because of COVID. They had the COVID development time and everything got screwed up, so that got pushed further. That's why it came out 3 years after Shadowbringers rather than 2. So, or it might be the other way around with Dawn Trail. I can't remember which. Wait, no. Dawn Trail came out in 24. Endwalker came out in 21 or 22.
I wasn't playing then. I don't know.
I think it was the end of 21, and I think Dawn Trail was technically was either beginning of 20. I don't know. Someone could probably Google it, but I think it was about a 3. That was about a 3-year cadence as well.
Let me see. I'm looking it up right now.
2021. End of 2021.
Endwalker was 21. So Dawn Trail was 24. So yeah, Dawn Trail was 3 years instead of 2 because of.
But I'm not. And from what he's been saying about it recently, I don't think they're close, because he's talking about tearing it all down.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like he has anything put together.
I don't know. We'll see. Because he did say when Dawn Trail was coming out, he had the next 10 years already started planning.
Yeah, but then Dawn Trail happened, and now he already said he's rethinking everything.
Well,
like he might be putting things into place, like brainstorming, but it doesn't feel like. That's why I think it feels too soon.
Well, they've never done a 7.5 without an expansion, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, we're just now getting like 7.4 comes out next week?
Yeah, no, but like
next week, and then
the next.
No, they'll do 7. They'll do a 7.5, and then after that should be the 8.0.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Next year's supposed to be the new expansion.
And it would be maybe end of next year, maybe early 27, but certainly within a year's time, we're going to be talking about 8.0.
Oh yeah. I mean, we have freaking FanFest in the early year.
Yeah.
In what, April? I think is FanFest. Is it April this year or next year?
I thought
Is
it was
we
early. I
might
thought it was like
starts?
February.
We might
Is it
just get a
Feb-
name.
So, maybe
I
like a
can't
name
remember
and
what
logo.
FanFest is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they'll probably put out a freaking
A good old Elder Scrolls 6 scenario.
No, we don't talk about
We'll be getting it in 2030.
FanFest 26 is April for the U.S.
Oh, it is April. Okay.
Starts April here, then it goes to Berlin in July, and then October in Japan. So
I could see
October
an
November.
October actual reveal. Like, this is what the plan is. Like, I don't
I feel
anticipate
like
anything
they'll
happening
do a
next year.
teaser, talk about it,
Mhm.
and then because like that's what they did with Dawn Trail. They did a teaser. They did the teaser trailer, and then each FanFest they added more, and that's probably what they do. And it's probably like with looking at the FanFest dates, it's probably going to be early 2027.
Yeah.
Yeah. In October, you're gonna have Yoshi P in his full-on cosplay of whatever the new job is.
Yeah, right.
That's fun to think about. What's the new
Yes.
job?
I'm still waiting for them to add freaking Beast Tamer.
Yeah.
Where's Beast
I don't need another
Tamer?
Blue Mage adjacent job, dude.
We don't.
Blue Mage is hard enough to fill out.
Give me another
It
tank.
sucks.
Give you another tank.
I enjoy Blue Mage, but actually, like, getting it filled out and everything, yeah, it's
We need
it's a
we
nightmare.
need another healer.
No,
Another
we
healer would
don't.
be good too.
Another
No,
healer.
we
would be
don't need
great. We
another
only have
healer.
4.
We just got Sage.
We got Sage and Inwalker.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess
Sage
that
is
would
relatively
be-
new.
It is relatively new. No, you're right.
Yeah. And we got what,
yeah, it could-
Pictomancer and Viper last time, which was
Were a ranged magical DPS and a melee DPS. I could see
Yeah.
them do tank and
we only have
rain-
4 tanks.
It's gonna be They
I
need
think
a
a tank healer combo
another
would be
tank
pretty obvious.
and either healer
I mean, yeah, they
or
Paladin.
Yeah.
melee or physical DPS or physical range. I can see them doing
Yeah,
that
because
physical
they
range.
only have 4 of those. They got Bard, Machinist,
Dancer.
Bard's Machinist,
Dancer.
Dancer, and what's the other one?
Is it the 3?
That's it.
Is there
They only have
No,
3.
there's 4.
3.
No, there's 4.
So what's the other one?
4th one?
You're making me Google too
Why am I
much.
blanking?
There's a
I know there's
range
4.
Physical?
Yeah, there's
Machinist,
4.
Machinist, Dancer, Bard. What am I missing?
No, it's just 3.
It's a 3, yeah.
Sure.
So
It's 3.
that probably is, yeah.
Would definitely get a range DPS. Or a physical range DPS.
Yeah.
It's Bard, Dancer, and Machinist. That's all we have for the physical ranged. And then we have the magical range. We have
That's Picto, Red Mage, Black Mage,
There's a lot.
and Summoner.
I don't know why they put white. Google, you're stupid.
Blue Mage
What
is
is math?
technically there too.
They put
Yeah, Blue
white
Mage technically counts there too. Yeah.
For some
But
Which is
reason,
the one
white
where you could
Google,
summon the
like,
little carbuncles?
That's
That's
Summoner.
Summoner.
Summoner. Yeah.
I started that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
That's my
Google
least favorite
AI
one
says
out of all of them.
white mage.
It's hella boring.
I'm
Put a
always
lot of
playing
hours
it.
into it.
Sorry, Coffin. It's
Yeah,
not
dude.
my favorite one to play. You just
But anyways,
repeat, like, waiting for the
so there's
cooldown for that.
I mean,
No, you're good.
obviously we have. I mean, they'll probably announce. We know they probably will announce the trailer, or at least a title with a release window for part 3 of 7.
So we didn't even mention freaking Tom Morello. And
Oh, yeah.
dude,
Hmm?
how freaking
That
awesome
song
is that?
rips.
Yeah,
Did you
it
hear
does.
the preview for it?
Yeah.
Or for
Oh,
the
I'm
new
excited
song
to
with
hear that.
Beartooth.
I'm like, is it
Yeah.
just that simple to just
When I
have?
I just saw it was like featuring Beartooth. It's like, I know this band. I know.
I
this
didn't know who
metal-
Beartooth was, but I saw Tom Morello, and I was like, this
Yeah,
is
man.
going to be
I know who
great.
Beartooth is. They're an American rock band
Nice.
from Ohio. They're from Columbus.
Look,
They're a local American rock band, and they've done heavy metal, they've done rock, they've done Christian rock, they've done a bunch of different stuff. Their
I
style
said it in that
completely
one
changes.
episode. Final Fantasy needs to lean fully into its rock and roll.
does.
The
Get us a little new metal again.
Yeah, the metal on certain scenes in the game,
dude,
for
the
like
opening
cutscenes,
to 10?
it makes
Opening
it,
to 10 forever is
yes.
goated.
Oh my
I mean, like,
god.
yep.
It gets you pumped. It gets you
Yeah.
pumped
Yeah,
up.
it
Yeah,
sure
it
does.
does.
The
Yep.
primal music.
Oh,
Prime music rips.
the funniest thing about the primal music is seeing Soken like trying to rock out, but I mean, let's be honest, a little tiny Japanese dude, and it looks hell funny.
Have
You're
you
like trying
watched
to
the
rock
Black
out, but I
Mages
can't take you
perform?
seriously.
The Black Mages it's a great watch. That's what's his name?
Uematsu's
Yeah,
band.
his band, former band.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Black Mages rules.
Black Mages rules, and then the like theme song for Shadowbringers. That's that's number
Shadowbringers, the
one for me.
theme. Yeah, that.
Just pop it on. You don't have to worry about spoilers.
good.
Archer and
No,
Cosmo,
I've
like,
heard
you can
it.
listen.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Exactly what that's
Honestly,
exactly the vibe I like in my Final
anything
Fantasy.
done by the Primals is like that. It's that rock heavy style of music, and it's so good.
All of the
Titan
dungeons,
music.
the trials, and the alliance raids that have any of the like hardcore like rock music is just I wish they would just kind of stick to that. I mean, it's nice they mix it up every so often, but it gets you pumped. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All of them except for King Mog.
That's not a rock song. That's like a
that's a Nightmare
Before Christmas.
Ooh.
I know what they were going for,
Nightmare,
and
yes.
it's unique.
Absolutely, it was a nightmare. I hate that song. Anyway, I mean, I don't know. It's really hard to tell what we're gonna get like for 2026 until it happens. So besides more 14 stuff, and then
My worry is we get nothing, right? Because the way things are timing out, you're not going to get 8.0. We're clearly not going to get the third of the re-series. What are they going to do?
Do they even have plans for 17?
That's why I don't think so. I don't even know if they know what they're like, what direction they're gonna go.
Nope.
So it's.
I mean,
if I was a betting man, I would think they would remaster one of the old ones.
They're gonna finally port the 13 trilogy.
God willing. Please let me play this game.
That alone would be fantastic.
That's what they need to do.
Yeah, just do that.
You just
so I can finally finish it. Jeez.
Just port the freaking PC version to consoles. That's all it is. You don't have to do anything. Just a little bit of coding, and that's all you need to do.
Just remake 11.
Haven't we made that joke before?
Okay, first off,
it's still going.
The 2 people
exists,
who listen and play.
And secondly, that game is actually still going. They still update it.
It is, yeah. They just had a recent update.
They just updated it.
It's only on PC, but yeah,
That's incredible.
Still going. You actually get a if you have 14 and 11 subscribed, you get like I think a bundle of the two at a cheaper cost or something like that. Even though they don't.
The raids in Dawn Trail are based on 11.
Yeah.
I don't really care about those.
Yes, Box Girl, you are absolutely right. They are hyper loyal. I met 2 hyper loyal fans walk into my store like a couple months ago, and I was talking about 14. Like I was talking to a coworker about 14. They jumped in and was like, oh no, 11's better, and I was like, whoa, hang on. And then found out
the thing though is between you and Box Girl, 50% of the population that plays 11. So you have interacted with the entirety. I will say this though. I was playing Praetorium the other day, and whoever was on, they actually came from 11. They're like, yeah, I played 11, but I thought I'd give 14 a try. And I'm like, oh,
well, they were in the wrong dungeon.
This is an 11
Dude, they're like,
well, no, I mean they're playing through the and everyone has to go through that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Found an 11 player in the wild. You gotta seek them out.
That's crazy.
Well, it's funny you guys said that because like the way we talk, or I hear you guys talk about 11 players, is how I talked to my buddy when he was playing 14 on the PS3.
Oh my god!
It's like Ben Starr started on the PS3 too.
That's
man.
Right.
I was telling him I was on Final Fantasy. I didn't even know they had an online version. He's like, "Oh yeah, man, it's so sick." And I was like, "Now, mind you, you guys said you've played the original, or like the one? Did you guys play the original one?
Nope.
No, none of us played 1.0.
Sure didn't.
I've watched
He
videos of
said it
1.0.
was fine. He said it was fine. Now, mind you, that was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever the time
I
it
watched
was.
the video with the lore on it, and the story itself was kind of bleh. It was not great.
That's why I didn't.
We covered it pretty quickly on the Emmett Silk episode.
It is super like ugh.
Maybe
I would have blew up the world too.
I think. What was 11? Was 11 on PS3 or PS2?
PS2.
It had the online capabilities of the PS2.
Yeah,
I didn't even know anybody who played online on a PS2. I had never even met.
Ethernet cable connected into a phone. That way you can use the internet.
Wow, that's
it's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, most people played online on like PC or something. So
I didn't even play online on 3. I didn't start playing online until PS4.
that's good because none of your stuff was hacked.
That's true. Well, not by them.
PS3 was terrible firewall. People got when PS4 came out, people got so mad. It's like, I have to pay for online. It's like, yeah. Do you know you played on PS3? It's like, yeah. It's like, you remember how PSN was always down at least once, maybe twice a month? It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah. That's due to people going through the firewall and breaking and trying to leak things and get people's information. It's like, it's like, yeah, you're paying for a firewall to keep it safe. That's one of the benefits of paying. That's why Xbox never had an issue with their online services, is because it was paid at the get-go. Because they knew firewalls aren't cheap. And privacy.
Is that why
it's privacy laws?
They raised their prices on everything this year?
No, that's due to tariffs. Anyway, I can tell you that because I get that question all the time.
Oh no, the show has turned.
Anyway, so long story short, well, we didn't get Coffin's like grade for the Final Fantasy year. What was your grade 2025?
A biased or unbiased grade?
Mine was very biased.
Yeah.
So feel free.
Whatever grade you want, it is your grade.
My biased grade would be A because I'm a tactics fanatic.
Okay.
But unbiased grade would probably be like, I don't know, like maybe a C, just because now, mind you, I'm into the new FF, the remake, the Rebirth. I'm still playing Rebirth right now, but hearing anything about the third one coming out or maybe a new Final Fantasy, anything like that would have given me be like, oh, okay, I'm excited for that. I'm gonna finish the stuff I'm trying to play right now and then get that. But I mean, I don't know. I didn't really hear anything other than Tactics being released. And as soon as I bought it, I just had put in the Discord that I had just beat it. And man, that's an amazing game. But other than that, I mean, biased A, unbiased. That's really all I thought they gave the whole year, really, was
They
just
really
Tactics.
They should just give some kind of news. Give us something to be excited about. I agree.
Has to be
You
remake
don't
free.
even have to release it.
What else do they have to, unless they really are going to do this 9 thing, which I seriously doubt at this point.
Well, I mean,
they have to build up as much hype as, but like 26 has to be the year of hype for remake part 3. What else?
Everybody's
do they have?
already deflated about the 9 remake. Like, I think that ship has sailed. I think if they were going to do it, they should have done it 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So
I think the bomb drop.
You're
Go
saying
ahead.
if I get a bingo card tomorrow and if that's on it and they actually announce it, I win.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You should have a TGA bingo card.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's share
Someone make
bingo
one.
Cards.
Someone make
It's too
one.
much work.
So
Have ChatGPT make it, man.
I'm just gonna put DLC for games we don't care about in every space, and I'm.
You mean the last state of play we had?
Yeah, exactly.
I like Sonic Racing. That's all I knew was in that.
It was so bad. And I was like, here's all the DLC for games that's already been released. I was like, oh, I knew half all this. Okay, cool. I got my Digimon stuff, but that was about it.
Yeah.
Which, oh shoot, that's just released too, and I haven't beaten that game. I have so many games to beat. Anyway, but I think we're at the end of the episode. So this is quite a bit longer than a normal patron chat. So thank you everybody being on here. That's what happens when you have so many people now coming on for patron chats.
And we're even missing 3 people.
And we are missing 3 people.
Oh boy.
Do any of you guys have anything to shout out before we head on out? True, Purple, Coffin, anything anyone say?
I'm sure we'll all be putting our reactions in the Discord to tomorrow's lack of announcements.
Hey.
So to that.
Well, I think I had put it in Discord, but I think it would be dope if they did like a DLC for Rebirth, but it was like some kind of storyline with Advent Children. Because Advent Children came out after 7. You know what I mean? But if they try to sneak it in before like the 3rd disc kind of thing, you know what I mean?
They already said they're not going to do any DLC at all.
Yeah,
They're not. They're not at all.
But we've all talked about before that we think they're gonna tie the 3rd version or the 3rd one in like some sort of nod or maybe epilogue in the next game.
In the final version.
They sort of did it with Rebirth. No spoilers, but yeah.
Because once they got done with the development of Rebirth, they immediately jumped into the 3rd game. Like immediately jumped to development on it. So
it fooled me.
It should be quicker. They've already developed a lot. They can reuse a lot of the engine that they already have. It's all on Unreal 5. Like, just reuse the crap. Do the story right.
They just said they're finishing up gameplay now.
How is that possible? It's already there. You did tweak it a little bit. And
when do you think they're going to release? If you guys could guess,
probably 27.
It's a 3-year cadence, so it's gonna be 27 for sure.
Holy good God!
We'll get our hype announcements, and they're gonna stretch that out throughout 2026.
Yeah, it's just like any other game awards when hey, here's this cool trailer, and you don't hear about it for. I'm still waiting,
forever.
For them to give a new trailer with KOTOR remake, which apparently we might be getting tomorrow. We'll see.
Don't hold your
Forgot
breath. You think it's the
that.
statue?
The statue. Yeah, what's that statue about? It's probably just a new IP. You don't put that much marketing into something that you're not launching.
Yeah, I forget.
Larian something.
Yeah, it's something with Divinity. I think it's Divinity.
Yeah, they said it's Divinity, but not Original Sin.
Yeah. So, whatever. I just
so if you like Baldur's Gate,
it looked like Elder Scrolls, and then they announced, it's not Elder Scrolls, and I don't care.
I love the Bloodborne. People are like, it's Bloodborne 2. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Good luck.
Y'all still don't have Bloodborne 1.
So, all right. Well, everybody, thank you all for joining us today. And everybody listening, thank you for listening to the show. And, I don't know. Thank you for listening.
May the crystals guide you. Can I say
check on me check on me on Friday. See how I'm doing if I'm in the ICU at that point from heartbreak.
Oh, from heartbreak. Oh, yeah. Check the Discord if Steve's in the hospital from heartbreak of not getting the announcement that he wants. But everybody, thank you again for listening to the Final Fantasy Lorecast, and may the crystals guide you.
Thank you for listening to the Final Fantasy Lorecast. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends podcasting Discord, where you can share your thoughts, experiences, and love for the Final Fantasy lore. You can also find us on Twitter at FFLorecast.
What's the update on the Dragon Ball Lorecast?